Do I blend in?
Scratches, scrapes.
Happiest runner that ever ran.
It's gonna be freaking hard. Jen just tripped super bad.
Thanks for tuning in.
Welcome. We are the Average Wanderers.
Or the average runners.
And I'm Jen,
And I'm Bryce.
and I force him to do these things.
Yep. Here we are. It's been a full year since we signed up for our first ultra marathon. You can find our race video here, maybe in this corner. Yeah, after 24 weeks of training,
He is moving his body forward.
we ran that. And now we're back to the place where we filmed that first video, nervously talking about signing up for it. Here we are again.
Yeah, it's been full circle now. And we've had a few months off of actual training.
Yeah, we counted the last one as couch to ultra because it was kind of like we maybe ran 3 miles or 4 miles a week and then signed up and then trained. And this one, we're still running, I don't know.
I think it's averaging about 15 to 20 miles per week. We're not couch to ultra anymore.
Yeah.
The name of this series is going to be Prairie to Mountain
Ooh.
Ultra, because if that gives you any hint, we're going from 0 to 8,400 feet of elevation.
So that's going to be eye-opening. I hope we get enough time to train in elevation to kind of get used to that because 8,000 feet vertical is going to be a lot.
So you may be wondering, what ultra are you running? Because we haven't said anything about it. And it is the Above the Clouds Ultra in Woodland Park, Colorado.
Yeah, you excited? We're both scared of Colorado Ultras. And then we spent a month living near Leadville. So we got like a taste of that thin air, but now actually running and gaining something like over 4,000 feet elevation in a 50K, I think it's gonna be pretty eye-opening.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty lung opening is what it's going to be. So I've been really afraid of just trying an ultra in Colorado because I just feel like that's a state where it's ambitious. And I don't know if we're above average to qualify to run in Colorado, but we're gonna try it to conquer our fears of elevation.
My concerns for the race, especially after living and training in Leadville for a month, is recovery, because I definitely had a lot of issues recovering, even from our smaller runs that we were doing.
I'm out of breath.
I know.
Even when I take a drink of water. Hold on.
And then sleeping, I got a deviated septum. If you can't tell by my nasal talking, I got to get that addressed, but it's been a challenge to sleep. And so what I'm hoping is maybe we can sleep at a slightly lower elevation and then drive up for the training and for the race, but I'm definitely mostly concerned on the elevation.
Same. I am definitely afraid of thin air. And I feel like our training's gonna come out of thin air.
Well, and we're born and raised at sea level. So, living at Black Canyon last year, training was like 4,000, 5,000 feet elevation.
Sounds like a middle ground.
It was, yeah, I think that was good, and I don't remember having necessarily the issues I had at twice that elevation.
So this is gonna be quite the adventure. Our last ultra, like Bryce said, was 24 weeks. This time it's gonna be 15 weeks of training. So that means it's gonna be a little more aggressive.
I can already tell from looking at the plan. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna escalate in miles pretty quickly. I think also we're gonna try to be a little more advantageous with breaking up our weekends, because last time we just kind of went 20 miles, 20 miles, 20 miles.
Yep.
And I think this time we really should do like a 15 and then maybe a 10 the next day, just to kind of
Right.
feel that out in case we do longer ultra mileage.
Yeah, I totally agree.
The one thing I'm really excited though about this race is that there are 3 crewing stations.
Oh man.
So that means we get to see our crew one more time than the last time.
That sounds great. We're definitely gonna need it.
Yeah, I think honestly doing ultras, I'm more excited to have a crew and all our friends there and spend time with them than actually running the race itself.
It is kind of like a rewarding dopamine hit to like be running toward them, knowing
Yeah.
that, you know, each one of those stations that's coming up is like kind of exciting.
I think they really show you the payoff of all your training just because they're so excited.
Yeah.
And they actually give you the energy that you like anticipate and visualize. And so I think it's just the ultimate reward
Yeah, totally.
when doing races. So if you haven't done a race and you want to, find yourself a good support system and get them out there to cheer you on.
For sure. It definitely makes it way more exciting, and in my opinion, it is actually aiding.
Cheering is aid.
Cheering is aiding.
Cheating is aid. The other reason why I picked this particular race is the time of year. So it's October 7th. I feel like the weather may be a little iffy in Colorado since June was snowing. So I can't
I didn't
imagine.
even think of that. Oh,
Yeah.
what happens if it starts sleeting on us or
Well,
something?
we got a lot to work with, I guess, mentally to get over. But so it's supposed to be pretty crisp. And the last reason why I picked this race is because the trail looked mild. I actually don't really know what the trail looks like, but from little pictures on the screen, it looks pretty flat and not as technical as the Black Canyon.
Oh, that sounds great.
Let's cross our fingers that it's not as technical, because even if it's a flat surface, I will find things to trip on.
Yeah, hopefully we can dodge every rock for that full distance.
It doesn't even have to be a rock. It could be a leaf.
Could be a cigarette butt.
I really think that this is a good stepping stone for future races, because I think if we can complete this, just because of the elevation itself, I think that will give us a lot of confidence going into the future.
I totally agree. Yeah.
So we hope that you are as excited for us to run this ultra as we are, because there's going to be a lot of heavy breathing, complaining, smiles, hopefully, and blood.
Hopefully no blood. Lots of tears though, based on last time. And yeah, stay tuned and we'll try to give you a realistic representation of what it's like for us to train.
So we'll put out a weekly episode for 15 weeks leading up to the race, so you can come along on this joyous journey.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at week 1 of training. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at week 1 of training.
Yay! Bye!
You got your buy-in, thank God.
Fine, let's just finish. Okay, well, let's just wave then. Ew,
Bye!
bye, I'll just wave. Okay, go
Okay,
ahead, do your
alright.
thing. Okay. Say
Alright.
it excited, like,
I was. How do I say it any more excited than I was?
I don't know.
I'm not a clown.
Am I clown?
I don't know. Alright, ready?
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.